Hey kids, this is Ivan. How you doing? It is really hot. I have a gig today, and I'm bringing my fan because it's outside. It's August 7th. It's day 7 of RPG A Day 2022. And last night it was hot, but I went outside and I saw Kroingben, and the opener was Men I Trust. That was a pretty trippy show. A lot of fun. But this video isn't about that. The question for today, or thing you should talk about, is describe a cool part of a system that you love. So I'm going to talk about a system that my group and I has been playing, and hopefully we get to finish it up pretty soon. We're playing Alien by Free League. And there's a mechanic in there that really helps to reinforce and emulate and push you towards that genre where people are becoming more and more stressed out, and eventually start to break and all that sort of stuff. And so, like a lot of games, it uses a dice pool, like a lot of dice pool games, it uses D6s, and like a lot of those, when you roll a 6, that's a success. So you can use two different kinds of dice. Or you can use their proprietary dice. And okay, I roll a 6 on my base die, and that's a success. And the pools are assembled from basically your attributes and skills. Pretty common. Okay, nothing really revolutionary about that. However, various things cause you stress, and you have a stress level, and this tends to increase over time. You can decrease it, usually in periods of downtime. And there's mechanical ways to decrease it, including like slapping somebody around, say, hey, hold together, that sort of thing. Or at least getting them to not panic, but I'll get to that. That's pretty cool. However, as you're being caused stress, every time you make a roll to attempt to do anything now, you have to add stress dice to that roll. And these are just different colored D6s. And the cool thing is, this actually gives you a greater chance of success. You're like those Marines in Aliens where they're getting kind of laser focused. They really freak out, they're trapped, but they're paying attention to their job mostly. And so you roll 6 on one of these stress dice, well, that's a success too. You roll more than the number of successes you need, then you get to have extra effects. Pretty common. However, should you roll a 1 on these stress dice, which here is represented by this little face hugger, which I think is pretty cool, then you have to make a panic roll. You roll another one of these D6s, you add it to your current stress level, and it shows you on this little chart what happens. Are you holding it together? Are you starting to tremble? Are you starting to freak out? Are you starting to freak out to the point where you're affecting the stress level of everybody around you? Are you bolting and running? Are you freezing? All these kind of things. And that's really cool because it really helps push you towards and helps emulate the feelings of those alien movies, which I think is really cool. And so I really like this mechanic quite a bit because you can see it escalates really, really fast in moments of real tension. And it kind of helps you get that feeling, push you towards that feeling. I think it's really well designed, so I really like it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, kids, and it's hot.